After nearly 2 decades together, one of Hollywood's most adored couples, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, are calling it quits. That is right. The news has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, leaving fans and industry insiders alike reeling from the announcement. For years, Nicole and Keith have been the epitome of a glamorous yet grounded celebrity marriage, a rare example of love that seemed to withstand the pressures of fame, fortune, and constant public scrutiny. Their story has been one of passion, resilience, and partnership, making this split all the more surprising and heartbreaking for those who have followed their journey. Nicole Kidman has reportedly filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The official paperwork was submitted in Los Angeles County, a move that has become all too familiar in the world of celebrity breakups. But for Nicole and Keith, this isn't just another Hollywood split. Warfadester Pran was stainless to the end of a chapter that many believed would last a lifetime. The phrase irreconcilable differences may sound clinical, but behind those words lies a complex web of emotions, challenges, and perhaps years of silent struggle. But what really went wrong behind the perfect smiles and red carpet glamour? On the surface, Nicole and Keith always appeared united, holding hands at premieres, exchanging loving glances at award shows, and supporting each other's careers with unwavering enthusiasm. Yet, as we all know, appearances can be deceiving. The world of celebrity is often a carefully curated illusion, and even the most picture-perfect couples can be hiding cracks beneath the surface. It all began in 2005 at a G-Day LA event celebrating Australians in Hollywood. Sparks flew instantly. Nicole, already an international superstar, and Keith, a rising country music sensation, found themselves drawn to each other in a whirlwind of excitement and mutual admiration. Their connection was undeniable, and it wasn't long before the world took notice. The media quickly dubbed them the it couple of the moment, and their romance became the stuff of tabloid headlines and fan fantasies. Just 1 year later, they tied the knot in Sydney, surrounded by friends, family, and fans who saw them as the ultimate power couple, a true mix of movie royalty and country music charm. Their wedding was a fairy tale affair, complete with heartfelt vows, emotional speeches, and a palpable sense of hope for the future. For many, their union symbolized the best of both worlds. Nicole's elegance and poise, combined with Keith's down-to-earth warmth and musical talent. Nicole, the Oscar-winning actress, and Keith, the country superstar. Together they seemed unstoppable, conquering their respective industries while building a life together that was both glamorous and surprisingly normal. Nicole's career soared to new heights, with critically acclaimed roles and prestigious awards, while Keith continued to dominate the country music charts and win the hearts of fans around the world. For years, they seemed unstoppable, weathering storms and sharing a quiet, loving family life with their 2 daughters. Despite their busy schedules, Nicole and Keith always made time for family, often retreating to their home in Nashville to escape the glare of the spotlight. They were frequently spotted enjoying simple pleasures, school runs, family picnics, and cozy nights in. Their daughters, Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret, became the center of their world, and both parents spoke openly about the joys and challenges of raising children in the public eye. But lately fans noticed something different. Subtle changes began to emerge. Fewer joint appearances, less interaction on social media, and a noticeable absence from each other's major milestones. The couple, once inseparable, seemed to be drifting apart, and rumors of trouble in paradise began to circulate. Fans, ever observant, picked up on these clues and started to speculate about the state of their marriage. The couple had not been seen together at major events for months, even skipping red carpets they usually graced side by side. Their absence was conspicuous, and the media quickly took notice. For a couple who had always been so public about their love, this sudden retreat from the spotlight was both puzzling and concerning. Industry insiders whispered about growing tensions, while fans hoped it was just a temporary rough patch. Sources close to the couple reveal that distance and career demands may have played a big role. With both Nicole and Keith at the peak of their careers, their schedules became increasingly demanding. Long stretches apart, conflicting commitments, and the relentless pace of their professional lives put a strain on their relationship. Friends say that, while they tried to make it work, the distance eventually became too much to bear. With Kidman filming back-to-back projects in Europe and Urban on his global tour schedule, insiders say they have been living separate lives for almost a year. Nicole's film commitments often took her to far-flung locations for months at a time, while Keith's music career required him to be on the road, performing in cities across the globe. The couple's once shared home became more of a pit stop than a sanctuary, and their time together grew increasingly rare. Documents obtained by entertainment outlets reveal Nicole officially filed for divorce in Los Angeles County, citing the ever-familiar irreconcilable differences. The legal process, while undoubtedly painful, appears to be moving forward with a sense of dignity and respect. Both Nicole and Keith are reportedly working with their legal teams to ensure a fair and amicable resolution, particularly when it comes to the well-being of their daughters. While neither party has commented publicly yet, sources claim the split is amicable and that both will continue to co-parent their daughters. Friends close to the family say that Nicole and Keith remain committed to providing a stable, loving environment for Sunday and Faith. Despite the changes in their relationship, the couple has always prioritized their children, and that commitment remains unwavering even as they navigate this difficult transition. Still, fans cannot help but wonder, was this slow unraveling years in the making? Looking back, some point to subtle signs: the couple's increasingly separate professional lives, the rare joint interviews, and the occasional cryptic comment about the challenges of balancing work and family. Others believe that the pressures of fame, combined with the natural evolution of any long-term relationship, simply took their toll over time. Social media exploded with messages of shock and sadness. Within minutes of the news breaking, hashtags like Nicole and Keith and End of an Era began trending worldwide. Fans shared their favorite memories of the couple, from red carpet moments to candid family snapshots, and expressed their disbelief that such a seemingly perfect partnership could come to an end. "They were my favorite couple," wrote one fan. "Their love gave me hope that true romance could survive in Hollywood." Others echoed similar sentiments, recalling how Nicole and Keith's relationship had inspired them to believe in lasting love, even in the face of adversity. Another said, "If Nicole and Keith cannot make it, what hope do the rest of us have?" The sense of collective heartbreak was palpable, as fans grappled with the reality that even the strongest relationships can falter under the weight of life's challenges. It is clear, this breakup hit harder than anyone expected. For many, Nicole and Keith represented the possibility of finding balance between love, family, and career. Their split serves as a sobering reminder that even the most admired couples are not immune to the pressures of modern life. Nicole continues to be one of Hollywood's most in-demand stars, while Keith is set to headline several major concerts next year. Both are throwing themselves into their work, perhaps as a way to cope with the pain of separation. Nicole has several high-profile projects lined up, including a new film with a celebrated director, while Keith's tour is expected to draw massive crowds across multiple continents. Despite the heartbreak, both seem focused on moving forward, personally and professionally. Friends say that Nicole is leaning on her close-knit circle of friends and family for support, while Keith is channeling his emotions into his music. Both are determined to embrace this new chapter with grace and resilience, setting an example for their daughters and fans alike. Sources close to the pair say, there is no bitterness, just two people growing in different directions. Over time, their individual dreams and ambitions began to pull them apart, and while the decision to separate was undoubtedly difficult, it was made with mutual respect and understanding. Those who know them best say that Nicole and Keith will always care for each other, even as they forge separate paths. But make no mistake, this marks the end of an iconic Hollywood chapter. Nicole and Keith's love story has been a source of inspiration for millions, and their breakup will undoubtedly leave a void in the world of celebrity romance. As the curtain falls on their marriage, fans are left to reflect on the memories, the milestones, and the lessons learned from their journey together. So, what do you think really led to Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's breakup? Was it the relentless demands of fame, the challenges of maintaining a long-distance relationship, or simply the passage of time? Or perhaps it was a combination of factors, the kind that slowly erode even the strongest foundations until there's nothing left to hold on to. Was it fame, distance, or just time? The truth is, we may never know the full story. What we do know is that love, even in its most dazzling forms, is fragile. It requires constant care, communication, and compromise. And sometimes, even that isn't enough. Nicole and Keith's journey reminds us that relationships are complex, and that endings, while painful, can also be a new beginning. Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever experienced a breakup that took you by surprise? Do you think celebrity couples face unique challenges? Or are their struggles just like everyone else's? We want to hear your stories, your insights, and your hopes for Nicole, Keith, and their family as they move forward. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we are bringing you more exclusive Hollywood updates every day. Stay tuned for the latest on Nicole Kidman, Keith Urban, and all your favorite stars. In the ever-changing world of celebrity, one thing is certain. There's always another story waiting to be told.